Hi everybody, I'm Katie, a Babylist Scout. This is my little sleepy dude, Brave, and we are going to talk to you about the Owlet Smart Sock 2. So the Owlet is different from your typical sound and video monitors in that it uses pulse oximetry to actually monitor your baby's heart rate and oxygen levels and then alert you if either of those fall out of the preset range, which is super cool. It comes with the base station, the sensor, your charging cords, and 3 different size socks so that it can grow with your baby. I have a Chubba Bubba here. He's 5.5 weeks and 12 pounds, so he is in the size 2 sock, which fits him great. So how the Owlet system works is that sensor will go inside the sock goes on your baby's foot, and it can fit under footy pajamas. We have tested that, as well as underneath socks. And then it's gonna continuously monitor your baby's oxygen and heart rate and then send alerts to the base station. So the base station here works by Bluetooth to connect with the sensor. It will glow a green color if everything's fine. You love to see the green. If everything is not fine and the heart rate's too high, too low, oxygen's too low, the base station will alert you by flashing a red color and also sounding a really loud alarm. It has 2 other notifications it may give you. One is a blue flashing color and it will play a little lullaby, and that just lets you know that you are out of the Bluetooth range. So the sensor and the base station are too far apart. The second is a yellow alert. So if it flashes yellow, it'll play that little lullaby, and that just means that the sensor is not getting readings through the baby's foot. So either the sock wasn't put on correctly or it might have fallen off. What's great is that once you download the Owlet app on your phone, which works on both iPhone and Android phones, it'll take you through the setup process, which was super easy, and I'm not very tech savvy, but it was very easy to do. And then once you do that, you can actually use the app to see in real time what your baby's current heart rate and oxygen levels are, which is a really neat feature. Another super neat feature that I tested out, you can get alerts through your app on your phone as long as you're connected to Wi-Fi. So what's great about having 2 different systems of alerts, you've got your base station and your phone, is you can really customize how you want to get your alerts and how you want to monitor your baby with Owlet. So for me, I love to sleep, and I want as much sleep as possible at night. So my phone is not on at night. I don't want your Instagram notifications, text messages, or phone calls. So Owlet is not notifying me through my phone. At night, I just use the base station, which I love because it continuously glows green as long as everything's fine. So I can literally open my eyes when I wake up, see the green color, and go back to sleep and know that he's okay. And then know that it's gonna flash red and wake me up if there's a problem. I have used the phone alert system during the day, however, if he's napping and I have him in the bedroom and I'm out here getting stuff done, or if it's early evening and my husband and I are out on the couch and he's in the bedroom, I'll use the phone, and it works great either way. Again, you can customize what works for you. When I first did some research about the Owlet, I saw that there were parents who were using the original model and had a lot of concerns with the sock falling off and getting some false alarms during the night, which nobody wants because we all want to sleep. But what's great is Owlet released in early 2017 the Smart Sock 2, which has a lot of updates over that original model. The first improvement is they actually changed the design of the sock, so it fits much better, much less likely to fall off. Secondly, they increased the Bluetooth range on the base station. I think it's like 12 times more now, so now you can be up to 100 feet away and the Bluetooth will still connect between the sensor and the base station. Thirdly, they came out with another app. Now this isn't an improvement, this is just an added feature, but the app's called Connected Care. It is a paid subscription app, so keep that in mind. It's not free like the Owlet app is, and it only works on iPhones right now, but I'm sure they're working on one for Android, so keep an eye out. That could change whenever you're watching. But I love this app. So Connected Care takes all the readings from the Owlet monitor and actually records them and will track them, and it makes these little like charts and graphs so you can actually look back and see the baby's heart rate and oxygen levels throughout the night, throughout the week, throughout the month. The feature I love is it also tracks sleep patterns. My little guy makes a lot of noise during the night and he was making these noises and I would jump out of bed and pick him up. When I looked at the app, I realized he was actually in light sleep when he was making those cute little noises and I was waking him up. So the next night, made the adjustments. If I heard the noises, I stayed in bed didn't panic. I ended up falling back asleep, and 2 hours later, he was awake for real. I could definitely tell, and went to get him. That's 2 hours of extra sleep for both me and him, so I'm a huge fan of that connected care app. One other little feature that I appreciate about Owlet is that the sock is washable. When you're changing a diaper in the middle of the night, you think you have control of those wiggly feet, and one pops out of your hand and dips into the dirty diaper. If the diaper dip happens to you, it's not a problem if the baby's wearing the Owlet. Just remove the sensor and you can wash the sock. So overall, I'm a fan of Owlet, but there are a few things to keep in mind. With Owlet, if you're planning on using your phone, you have to be connected to Wi-Fi for it to work. So if you don't have Wi-Fi connection at your house, or you lose connection often, that could be a problem for you. The other thing is that the base station has to be plugged in. It's not something you're gonna throw in your purse when you're leaving the baby with the babysitter. The other thing to keep in mind is that the sensor needs to be charged. It takes about 3 hours to charge, and then it will run for about 18 hours. And lastly, something to consider is if you plan on or are currently using like those vibrating mats for sleepy time, or if you're planning on using Owlet when your baby's in like a rocking device or a swing, the motion actually messes with the readings. So this isn't gonna work if you plan on having your baby sleeping in an environment where there's motion. So keep that in mind as well. I know every parent that hears about Owlet is thinking about SIDS, but they don't make any claims to prevent SIDS. That's not their deal. And they're also not a medical device. Owlet is really a type of monitor you're gonna wanna use if you just want that extra peace of mind, that extra layer of security beyond your eyes and ears. I know for me, we had such a healthy baby. We were so blessed when we left the hospital, but we got home and the evening would come and I would get so emotional and I would have such high anxiety because I'd be wide awake listening. He'd be in the pack and play next to our bed and I'm trying to hear him breathe. And if I couldn't hear anything, I would jump out of bed and hover over his pack and play, stick my head down there to make sure he was breathing and he was okay. So had we had the Owlet earlier, I know I would have had more of a peace of mind, especially in those first couple weeks when everything's so new and so hard and there's such a learning curve because babies don't come with manuals. I think that is my baby okay anxiety will probably never go away for me. So Owlet, if you're watching, I suggest you make a sock that fits like an 18-year-old boy. So when he goes off to college and he's in his dorm room, I can just pull up my app and make sure he's okay. I know I've given you a lot of information about Owlet. I hope it's been helpful. Oh, he's waking up. But if you have more questions, don't hesitate. You can actually email us at support@babylist.com and send us any questions that you might have. And we wish you guys good luck with your registry. Say bye, Brave. It's a very sleepy goodbye.